Welcome to Transitional Yoga. I'm Jenna. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. For those of you who are back, always a pleasure. Going in for this morning. Long mat, as close to a solid wall as you can get. This is ideal. I have one flesh of an open wall here. The short end of my mat is attached to the wall, and then it comes long ways out. For our purposes here this morning, I'm facing towards you for meditation, and then we're going to work on the mat in this direction towards the wall. We are going to start seated for breathing. I have a blanket underneath me, so if you want to grab a blanket or a pillow, the pillow you will not have to fold, but place it at the back of the seat. If you have a blanket, and I'm giving you approximate size here, 2 by 4. In this case, the blanket is already folded partially. I'd like you to fold it a third ways in so that you have one end that's a little thicker, one end that's a little thinner, and then you're going to place this at the back of your chair. If you're a little short, even though this should help you reach the floor, if you're a little short, you could always take the second blanket and place it underneath your feet. And most importantly, just come seated, comfortably seated. My spine is lifted lightly away from the back of the chair. My hips are slightly higher than my knees so that you feel the spine erect and tall. The knees slant down gently, right? Just a little bit. And the hands can relax on the tops of the thighs. Let your eyes soften underneath your eyelids. Let your breath begin to flow in and out of your nose. Let the air move slowly as you breathe in through your nostrils, up through the sinuses, broad to the ears, to the back of the neck and the throat, and down the sides of the neck itself. Inhale slowly through the nose. Follow the path through the nostrils, up and broad to the ears, down and wide towards the tips of your shoulders. Start to let the head and neck become light, moving away from the shoulders, moving away from the torso. And as you exhale, keep your height and relax your body, relax your mind. Inhale slowly through the nose, across the sinuses, down the throat, into the tops of the shoulders, and then a little bit broader into the heart, into the front part of the chest and the lungs. Enjoy that fullness, enjoy that lift through the chest, the lightness through the torso. And as you exhale, relax the mind, relax the nervous system, but keep the statue of the body tall and erect. Inhaling through the nose, up through the sinuses, across the ears, into the tops of the shoulders and the broadness of the heart. And then take one more sip of air in all the way down towards your belly button. Hold it just for a moment. Enjoy that fullness of the whole rib cage, of the whole breath system, the chest. And as you exhale, keeping the height of the body, let the breath slowly dissipate out. In again through the nose. Follow the same path. Opening up all of those spaces that feel congested, that feel tight. Don't force it in, but soften as you breathe in. Let the rib cage open gently. It's like smelling the whole portion of the rose. Instead of smelling one leaf, you breathe into all of the petals at once. And as you exhale, out through the nose, let the breath exhale, let the body relax emotionally, but physically we stay tall. Find the sway now to the chest, just like the breeze to the branches of the trees. Inhale, let the chest sit up and forward. A little bit of a shoulder roll back here, like a morning yawn. And exhale, sit tall, draw the abs in, sit back, press on the thighs, press your spine back to the chair. Inhale, grow tall, sit up. Let the hands come to the front of the knees. Roll the shoulder blades back as you shake the left chest over the thighs. 45 degrees here so I can see my toes, but I can also look forward at the wall or at the ceiling. Exhale, sit tall. Draw the abs in, sit back, press the top of the shoulders and the spine to the chair. Like you're going fast, buckle your abs in. Slow breath, inhale forward. Chest over the knees, right arm extends out to the heart. Feel that energy move through the fingers into the body. Feel that right hand drop back to the side of the waist. Inhale, open the hand back to the right, like you're turning around and driving. Inhale, right hand comes all the way up over your head to the side of your ear. Doesn't have to touch, but it's parallel. Drop the armpit down and in and straighten the outside of the triceps. Turn the palm up, roll the hand back down to the knee. And we start again. Inhale, sit forward. Exhale, left hand reaches out like you're shaking somebody's hand. Inhale, sit back. Draw the left hand back like you're looking behind you as you drive. Reverse in the car. Open the chest. Open the arm. Inhale again, arm reaches up parallel to the ear. Drop the shoulder blade down into the rib cage and lower the palm back down to the knee. Last round for breathing in seated. Inhale forward, both chest over the knees. Inhale, both hands forward like you're reaching for somebody's hand. Inhale, stretch the hands back and up. Breathe in, open the chest. Lighten the arms. Inhale, all the way up, arms parallel to the ears. And slowly lower the hands down to the legs. Push the spine back to the seat and lock the abdominals in. One deep breath here. One long exhale. Enjoy the release. Relax the arms, relax the legs, pull the abdominals in. And then we inhale, sit forward. Slide the buttocks forward to the end of the seat. You can take the pillow off or the towel off or the blanket off, place it on the side. And instead, our buttocks is covering just the first, maybe 2 inches of the chair. Enough to feel seated, but not enough to tip forward or to unbalance the legs of the chair. We start to move legs. Inhale, right leg forward, stretch it out, point the toe. Lengthen the top of the leg away to the toe, reach it out, and instead pull the tushy up into the body. Inhale, right arm out and up, the same direction as that foot. Use the left hand on the left knee for support. Inhale, draw back. Flex the right foot, stretch the right arm back. Reach through the fingers, reach through the toes, turn to the right. Inhale, rotate the chest and the arm forward and up, shoulder blade down. One more inhale, deep breath. Exhale, lift that right leg up, stretch that right hand forward, and see if we can grab that toe. If the knee needs to bend, I'm going to turn sideways for a moment. If you need to bend the knee, it's okay. If you can hold it straight, that's great. Don't get shorter, get taller. If you want to hold underneath the knee, that's okay too. 3 breaths. Abs in, shoulders down, open up the chest and the heart. And then slowly release the foot down, the knee down, and sit tall. Left side. Inhale, left leg out, point the toe. Stretch the quad down towards the toe and pull the tushy up into the body. Left arm forward, inhale out. Exhale, swing that hand back and open it up. Inhale, reach. Breathe into the left chest, flex through the left foot. Left hand reach backwards, left toes up towards the sky. Breathe into that left torso, left chest, left heart. Inhale, rotate that left hand forward, shoulder blade down. And now as we exhale, scoop the abs, lift the leg, and see if you can grab fingers to the toes. Bend the knee if necessary, or you can always grab underneath the knee if you'd like the leg to be straight and you don't have that extra support. Press down on that right leg with the supporting arm and breathe, sit tall. Feel the circulation move through the foot into the hand, back into the chest, and then right back again. Foot to hand, to chest, to abs, to legs. One more breath. Inhale, lift the breath, hold the leg, and exhale. Lower the hand and the foot down, release. Right side of the body moves again. Inhale, stretch the toe forward, stretch the hand forward. Inhale, arm up, flex the foot, rotate back. Bring your hand to the back of the chair. Grab with that right arm. Grab with that right arm. So you have a slightly bent elbow. Breathe into this whole quadrant of the right chest, breast, heart. Flex through that right foot. And as you hold that turn to the right, if you can elevate that right leg up, lift and grab it with your left hand instead. Stay there, hold, do not move, do not move. I'm going to turn towards you here. So it looks something like this, right, with your hand on the back. Make this whole midsection nice and narrow. If that hand wants to come up, let it lift up. Good twist. Right heel stretches away, right hand stretches. Good. Inhale. Right arm up. Reach forward. Grab that left foot. And then slowly lower the legs down, lower the hands down, and release. Left side. Inhale, left leg, left arm out. Press through the toe. Inhale up, flex the foot, flex the hand, rotate back, and grab the left side of the chair. Exhale, take that left foot up and grab it with your right hand. And then we open up that twist to the left. Pressing the left heel away, pressing the left fingers away. That midsection becomes nice and narrow. Tuck and hollow. Reach through the fingers, reach through the toes. And I'm going to tell you, even if you were down on the floor and doing this twist alone or this twist, still does the same thing. Still very active through that midsection. Beautiful job. Slowly inhale the left hand up. Bring it forward towards that left foot. Sit tall. You can lean back towards the chair. Don't get shorter, get taller. And then slowly lower the foot, lower the hand down, and come back to the center. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands out and up. Good. Rotate to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind the chair. Hold the twist. Turn, look over that right shoulder, pull the belly button in. And just to make sure you're feeling good, right leg flexes out, point the toe. Left leg steps out, point the toe. Twist again to that right elbow. Toes down, lean back towards the right body. Scoop the belly and inhale back to the center. Should feel a lot of heat coming up the body from the toes, the legs, right up through the head. I didn't tell you at the beginning, but today we are starting our Hanukkah practice, so you should feel the heat rising. We're going to be practicing our warriors in honor of the Maccabees today. So enjoy this sense of heat, right? Cultivating this internal fire. Second side. Inhale, both hands out and up. Good. Exhale, turn to the left. Left hand back on the chair, right hand on the left knee. Sit back, open up that left chest, grab the chair. Left toes go forward, point the toes. Right foot goes forward, point the toes, and continue to lean back and turn to the left. Scoop the belly, scoop the rib cage, look over that left elbow. Look over that left shoulder. Tuck the tummy. I want you to feel like you're going to giggle. Hee. And the belly comes in. Ooh, you may be able to sit back a little bit more. One more deep breath, a little giggle. Ha, 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 ha. And then inhale, come all the way up. Rotate forward, bring the hands back to the knees and step the feet in. Breathe just for a moment. Notice that heat again, moving up through the legs, up through the torso, up through the chest, up through the heart and the head. Beautiful. Inhale, hands out and up, reach through the torso. Inhale, lift. Right here, arms come out to the T. Thumbs up, middle finger reaches out. This is the start of our warrior series. We're going to do the first set seated, and then we're going to do the second set standing. So if any of you are feeling that you just want to be in the chair today, I'm going to give you that option. Those of you who want elevation, I will show you both options. So deep breath in. As you exhale, right knee lifts, and then bring that right leg out along the mat line, 90 degrees, in line with the shoulder and the arm. I happen to have the wall close to me. If you do not, it is okay, but you can reach the fingers towards the wall, and then you're going to wiggle that left leg back towards the left hand. Welcome to Warrior 2. Okay? It's very open. It's almost like a fencing position here. Okay? If you have knee problems, that front foot can come a little bit more forward so the gap underneath the knee and the thigh is a little bit more open. You don't want it to be stuck underneath. This doesn't feel good for the kneecap. So wiggle it forward. This back leg could be at any circumference out, right? It doesn't have to be so close to the chair. It could be out at an angle if the front of the quad hurts or the hip hurts. The more open the legs are, though, the better you get the stretch in front of the hips, the better you get the stretch in the thighs. And what's nice is your buttocks is still being supported by the chair, so make sure your tush is working. Make sure your torso is lifted. It's not reaching forward, it's not reaching back, but it's right in the center, working those obliques. I purposely chose this outfit so you could really see what's going on here, right? You can see am I cheating or my belly's relaxed versus my stomach is up and in. How's the heat? Do you feel it coming up through the back leg and the back arm? Do you feel it lifting up through the front of the body? Hold and breathe, hold and breathe. And exhale, relax. Left foot comes in first, walk it to the center. Right foot comes back in. We stop in neutral. A moment of coolness now as we come back to the center. And we come again. Inhale. Arms go out and up. Big lift. Chest lift, shoulders lift. Not the arms, though. They are straight. Drop the arms out to the T. Thumbs up, middle fingers out. On the exhale, lifting the left leg. Inhale. Open it up. Plant it. On the exhale, the right leg starts to wiggle back. I'm rotating my hip in. I'm wiggling my leg back. I'm pushing my whole thigh and buttocks against the chair to feel strong and firm. Watch the chest, watch the torso, keeping it straight up and straight down. So we have the tush working. We have a thigh stretch and maybe a little bit of hip stretch. The front foot can move out so it's underneath the knee. A lot of space in there. And take that rib cage up. Pull up that front belly. Pull up that front hip. Good job. Holding 4. Breathe easily. Stretch through those middle fingers as you draw the shoulder blades into the body. Make the torso strong. 2, feel that heat when we're in the warrior posture. Here, the fighting stance. One more deep breath. Good job. Slowly take the hand underneath that right foot, sweep it into the center. 1. Left hand under the left foot, sweep it into the middle. 2. And we stop here. That was Warrior 2. We come into the next set, which is Warrior 1. Inhale the hands up. Good. On the exhale, right knee lifts again. Turn that right chest, the right leg all the way out. So now I'm facing the wall. Now we can wiggle that left leg back. This is Warrior 1. Both arms are straight. I'm facing in a singular direction. I don't want to lean forward over that front foot, but instead I want to make that back leg stronger. The heel can be down or the heel could be up. It doesn't matter. Whatever feels better for the front of that hip right now. But lift the chest up. Press those feet down into the floor. Keep your chest nice and parallel to the wall. And breathe again through that rib cage, through the side of the waist. Good. Slowly lower the hands down. Left foot comes into the center. Right foot comes back into the middle. Breathe. Just notice what the groin line feels like. Breathe into the heart and chest. Get that extra hotness moving through the chest. We go to the left side now. Inhale, hands up. Parallel arms, lifted rib cage. Exhale, left knee lifts. Inhale, open it. Turn everything to the left. And then you can wiggle the right leg back. It can stop flat, or it can wiggle all the way back until you're on the toe. Try not to lean forward. Sit straight up like somebody's pulling your rib cage out of your thighs. The back foot gets strongly planted, the front foot strongly planted. Lift the belly up. It's not the shoulders to my ears, but it's my belly to my heart. Breathe. Feel the heat from the back leg moving up to the tush. Feel the front foot opening to the forward, to the short end of the mat. Breathe. Smell through your nose. Feel the energy rise all the way from the floor to the fingers. And then slowly lower those hands down. Right foot steps into the center. Left foot joins the right to the middle of the mat. Knees together, press them in. Use your hands to press versus your inner thighs. And slowly exhale this time and come forward. Oh, wonderful stretch to the back. Lower the hands down to the floor, to the outside of the feet if you feel good. If it's a little too low or you feel a little dizzy, you can always use your blocks, right? And the hands can be supported on either side of the feet. This way your torso is still lightly elevated over your legs. The heart can breathe. We can still not cut off total circulation. Slowly relax down, bend the elbows, roll all the way to the knees. And then slowly inhale, roll all the way up. This is a great time to grab a drink. If you need one, you should feel that circulation and that heat moving through your body. And this also gives you the chance to decide if you want to transition from the chair to standing. Okay? Just a reminder, your buttocks always stays in the chair, one foot opens up, either to the corner of the mat or your whole torso moves out straight. We'll talk about those angles. Inhale up out of the chair if you're coming to standing. Arms up, chest up, spine up. Good. Stretch the arms parallel to the ears. Pull the belly button in and lift those inner thighs. Make the legs super strong. Good. Touch the fingertips lightly together like a flame. Exhale to the right. Right side strong. Abs, hips, shoulders. Breathe from the fingertips down to the armpits. Breathe from the tips of the toes up through the inner thighs. And let everything match in the middle at that rib cage. at that center core. Inhale up, stand tall. Exhale to the left this time. Fingers to armpits, toes to hip, and then connect it into the center. 2 more deep breaths, please. Use that whole center rib cage. Good, inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees lightly, open the hands. Chair. The legs do not have to be squeezing close together, they are parallel. Bend the knees a little bit more. Rib cage up, hips stretch down so you feel this long line, suspenders, right? Really pulling up and reaching away. Long tailbone down the back, let it relax. Good, inhale up and slowly bring your arms out to a T. This is where we want to use the wall. Make sure your middle finger is touching the wall, and I'm starting on my right side. Inhale, up onto the right knee lifts. Turn that right foot out, step it into the wall so the toes lightly touch the wall. The front knee bends, and we place that front elbow right above the knee. Don't lean forward, but press that elbow into the wall and instead lock that back tushy in. Warrior 2. With support on that wall. Feel that backside get stronger. Heel to buttocks, to rib cage, to armpit. If that right knee can touch the wall safely, you can let it touch the wall and make that left tush strong. 3 breaths. 2 breaths. And slowly come all the way up on 1. Turn that right foot in. Hands on the hips. And slowly bend forward. Bring the hands onto the tops of the thighs. Stick the buttocks back. If you still feel good, you can slide the hands down to the ankles. Stick the buttocks back. And then if you still feel good, you can drop your head all the way down in between the knees. Roll into the toes. Keep the heels a little lighter here. Forward fold. And then bend your knees and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Wide legs. Beautiful. Right foot steps into the left, back to the center of the mat. Keep those legs strong. Inhale, hands up, big lift. Exhale to the right, half moon, right side strong. Fingers to armpits, toes to hips. Press. Good. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Fingers to armpits, toes to hips. Breathe. 1 more. Inhale up and lower the hands back down to the sides of the waist. I'm going to turn around for you so our left body faces the wall. My left fingertips touch. My right arm is out to the T. My left foot picks up. I'm going to turn my left foot all the way out towards the wall, and my toes are going to touch at the base of the mat and the wall. My front knee bends gently, and my left elbow gets placed onto the wall. My elbow is right above my knee. Good. Stretch that back hand out. Lock that back tushy in. And breathe. Chest lifts, torso lifts. The back tushy tucks in strongly, so I feel all of that back body lifting up, 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 and moving forward. And my forward body is being pressed by that front elbow and lifting tall. Modified warrior 2. Keep breathing. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale, front leg straightens. Good. Rotate that left foot in. Hands on the hips. Press the buttocks back. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me here. Press the buttocks back. Hands on the thighs. You can stop here. If you feel good, slide the hands down to the ankles. Lean forward into the toes. You want to keep a very long back, not rounded. Good. And then finally, if you can drop your head all the way down in between your feet or your legs. Don't be back over the heels. Lean forward over the toes. Keep leaning forward and forward and forward and forward. Good job. And as you bend your knees, now you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Hands on the knees. Roll up, stabilize, pull up your inner arches, pull up your inner knees, pull up your inner thighs. And finally, the left leg steps back into the right. Stand center. Last round, inhale the arms up, deep breath in. Good. Fingertips touch, lean to the right, half moon. Good. Inhale up, one more, lean to the left, half moon. Inhale up, open your arms parallel. Up onto that right tippy toe. The right leg lifts. I'm going to turn towards the right wall and my hands come down. Rotate the left foot. The left foot should be facing the front left corner of your mat. I'm going to press my hands against the wall and I'm going to shift my body weight forward into my front heel. As that happens, my back tush tucks under. This back buttocks gets nice and strong, and the stretch here on the front of my left hip is very strong. The hands walk up the wall. The hands lift eventually overhead. Keep that back tush strong as you bend that front knee. Challenge the strength in this back quadrant here. Try not to lean forward. That stretch dissipates. Try to go straight up, like somebody's pulling your t-shirt off. Feel the heat rise from that back heel all the way up to the fingers. One more, one more. Good job. Plant the hands back on the hips. Lean forward just a little bit. See if your forehead can touch the wall. Stick the buttocks back, place the hands down, and press against the wall. Right hamstring stretch on that front leg. Hips should be nice and balanced here across the buttocks. Slowly bend that knee, come all the way up into the wall. Good job. Hands lift up, touch the wall, deep breath in, and we have right leg step back. Pause. The right foot now faces the right front corner of the mat. Deep breath in, chest lifts, tuck that right buttocks under and bend the left knee. All right, I know you can't see that back leg too much. I'm going to turn this way for you. Work that alignment here in the hip. Back heel presses down, front hip lifts and rotates forward. Tall chest, tall arms. Get the stretch here in the front of the body, please. Find strength in the back buttocks. Once you're there, the chest lifts and the front knee can bend. Feel the heat rising up that back body. Increasing your temperature from the soles of the feet up to your fingers. And then slowly, hopefully you're still facing the wall, you're going to bring the hands back to the wall. Step forward. Good. Reach the hands all the way up. Turn towards the center of the mat and lower your hands back down. Release. All right. The most challenging posture of the day comes in standing. All right? So, for those of you who are still seated in the chair, I want you to come up now. Everybody's going to work standing. All right? If you're absolutely not standing today and you're exhausted, sit in the chair. Just breathe for the next few breaths while we go through the last of our standing postures. Those of you who are standing and are ready to try, turn towards the wall. We will do a short version, meaning a modified version, and then we're going to do a version that takes the body very long, full pose. All right. You're going to come and stand about halfway in the center of your mat. If I bring my foot forward, I should be able to bring my foot just about up to my belly height, right? You do not have to do that, but at least you have a distance. Can you touch the wall? This is important. Good. Take the arms out and up. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bend, hinge at the hips, and bring your hands to the wall. Your arms have a little bend here, so don't be afraid to come forward if you need it, elbows down, and then slowly swing that right leg back and up. It's the left tushy that's working, so push that left tush back. If you can take the elbows off the wall and keep pushing, left tush, left tush, left tush, keep pushing, left buttocks back, and the right leg will float all the way up towards the sky. Doesn't matter if your hands are low. Doesn't matter if your hands are high. Lift the chest. Pull up the right buttocks, and then slowly come back to the center. So you had the two versions, close to the wall or far away. Take the hands up again, deep breath. Exhale, hinge at the hips, bring those hands down. Lean forward into the wall, drop your elbows down. Left leg stretches back and up, which means it's the right tush that's working. Right buttocks back, right belly up. Start to stretch away back from the wall. And if you have to climb up the wall a little bit, this is okay. If you can climb down the wall a little bit, that's okay too. My head is above my hips. My head is above my heart. You can do one up and one down. And then slowly come all the way back up to the center. Parallel feet, hands on the hips. Breathe. All right, one more round. All three poses together. Inhale, hands forward and up. Deep breath in. On the exhale, slide the hands down towards the wall. Right leg lifts. Warrior 3, press away with the arms. Good, slow step back. Right foot, both arms lift. Warrior 1, tuck the right tush under. There's a little turn to the right. My arms open to a T. My back foot turns out parallel to the back of the mat. Warrior 2. And then slowly hands come to the hip, turn forward, step the feet together, front of the mat. And we stretch the arms up again, big lift. Exhale, hinge from the hips, plant the hands on the wall. Left leg comes up. Press away, right gluteal back. Slow release as you bring that left foot down. Arms lift towards the sky. Tuck the left tush under and bend the right knee. Warrior 1. Slow opening, arms come out to the T. The back foot turns a little so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Warrior 2. Good job. A lot of feet here throughout our whole body. Hands to the hips, turn forward, and step the left foot parallel to the right. Breathe just for a moment. What kind of power, what kind of heat do you feel from the soles of the feet, from the palms of the hands, generating in towards the center? It's sort of like the Hanukkah, right? And the lead candle, right? That lights all of the other candles. It's that center focus, right, of the shamas that lights the others. Here, you need to visualize yourself as that same radiant center of heat, the middle of us, and then heat emanates outward. You need to be your own warrior, your own lead. Right? And then you can enable your light to help light others. spread your energy. Spread this good feeling that you get inside after exercising. And whether it's breathing and movement through yoga or any other exercise you do, it's that mindfulness as we take our bodies through these postures, right? Mindfulness to control our bodies, to control our minds, so that we can radiate more energy internally and then hopefully out to the world. So inhale the arms up again, nice and tall. Feel that power through the heels of the feet all the way through the fingertips. Open the hands a little bit to radiate and bend your knees. A little bit of chair. If the chair is not directly behind you, move yourself so that you're directly behind your chair and slowly sit down. Release the hips to the front edge of the chair and a release. Good. Slowly bring your hands down to your right knee and scoop your right knee up. Lean back just a little bit, right? Pull the knee into the chest. If your left foot is stuck underneath you, move it forward a little bit and then sit up. Right ankle over left knee. Tall chest. Narrow the rib cage, sitting forward over the left side of the leg. Ooh, that should feel so good on the back of the buttocks. Oh, delicious. Allow the body to turn to the left and lean over that left leg a little bit more. If you want to bring your left hand to the back of the chair and your right elbow to the sole of the foot, this is a good twist here. Breathe into that left chest. Hold. Good. Left arm swings up. Turn forward. Bring that left hand down towards the left foot. The right arm through the center of the legs towards the ankle. And then inhale, come up slowly. Right knee to the chest. And right foot flat. Deep breath in. Exhale, scoop the belly, lift that left knee up to the chest, roll back just for a moment and squeeze that knee in. Make sure there's enough space here with the right foot underneath the right knee. Inhale tall and cross the left ankle over the right knee. Sit forward over the right leg, and only enough that you start to generate the stretch on that left side. It's more about the mindfulness of pulling the abdominals in and up and letting the gluteal relax, taking the tension out of that muscle group. 2 more soft breaths here. Breathing into the chest, breathing into the back, cooling the body down for a moment. And then slowly drawing that right hand back to the chair. Left elbow to the sole of the left foot. Scoop the body, turn to the left. Turn to the right. Turn to the right. Look over the right shoulder, look towards the right hand. 1 more deep breath here, opening the chest. And then slowly bring that right hand to the outside of the right pinky toe. Left hand through the center of the legs. And grab the ankle and touch the floor. And slowly rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time. I'm going to turn to my left. Now, some choices here. Depending on your stature, you may want to take a block and place it under the floor, right to the front corner of the chair. You could also use a towel, right? I'm going to put the towel down instead because my legs are a little longer. And just enough so you're going to support your knee, and you're going to slide that leg back and under. My shin bone is resting on the floor, but I'm still seated on that chair. I'm supported under my front thigh. My left hand is holding the back of the chair, and my right hand can reach for my heel. If the foot is tight, you can tuck the toes under, and you're going to stop here. This is partial camel. Opening up that right chest. Using the strength of my right glutes. Lean back a little bit over the foot. Hold the chair. I'm pressing the front of the chair down with my left hand. Breathe. Feel so glorious and open. Soft in the brain, like you're washing your hair. And then slowly coming back up again. If there's no knee problems, see if you can lift that back foot up. And take it into a little bit of that quad stretch. Soft release. And bring the foot forward. Turn back towards the center. And then we turn the other way to the right. My right thigh is taking up most of the chair. And then my left knee swings down to the floor. All right, we're almost there. Front heel presses down. Lean back towards that back heel. Fingers are going to touch the heel. If the foot is tight, you can always put the toes down. Remember, if one leg doesn't touch the floor so well, put the block underneath it. Build the towel up so you have more leverage underneath this knee. Pressing my right hand down to the top of the chair and moving in opposite directions. Right hand forward, left hand back. Breathe into the left chest. Breathe into the left quad. Make the left twist strong. The head and neck are free. Belly button up, strong tush. 2 more deep breaths here. Good job. Inhale, sit up tall. Bring that foot with you and see about that quad stretch. Tall heart, tall chest. Good. Down, draw that left knee up and rotate back to the center. We're going to leave the blanket underneath the feet just for a moment. Place the soles of the feet together and press those knees out. This way the bottom or the edges of the feet won't hurt into the ground. Have a little bit more mobility. And because we work the hips today and so much strength there, to stretch out those lower limbs on the chair will be more than appropriate. So, which foot would you like to bring up first? And mind you, we can turn in little bitty directions. So if you can't get the heel to the center of the chair, turn a little bit to the side so that you're facing the corner of the chair. Right? You can do it to the center. I'm going to do it to the center just so you can see my foot. Right? Lean a little bit forward over the leg. I'm balancing in the foot that's grounded versus the knee that's up on the chair. You can place both elbows down. You can place both hands down. Whatever feels most comfortable. You can even do 1-1. One elbow on the knee and one elbow on the opposite thigh. So you get this internal quad stretch, inner thigh, even the side of the back. Beautiful. Good. Inhale, come up slowly. Switch feet. One foot comes down. If you need to turn to the side, turn to the right, and see if the right heel can come up onto the chair. For our purposes, I'm going to stay forward for you. Good. Lean over the left leg. If there's any knee pain, slide the foot out a little bit. Don't have to jam the foot so close together. Good. Both elbows can reach over the left knee. That's one. One elbow on the knee, one hand on the thigh. You can turn away. This is probably the most comfortable. It gives the most space. Breathe gently. Open up the chest. Great job. All the way back towards the center. All right, here comes the real challenge. Can we get both feet up on the chair? Now, if you're home and you have another chair next to you, pull it over. so that you can use 2 chairs to get your feet up. And I can hold my toes here. Sitting up tall, letting the legs relax. Using my belly button to pull in and support my body. Breathing into the center of the heart and the center of the chest. Good. Let the feet open. Let the toes turn down if you have that extra space. And then finally, depending on how you feel, the legs can come down to neutral, depending on your needs. And we're going to stop here. If you really feel fantastic and you'd like to bring your legs up into a little bit more of an Indian position, you can bring both feet crossed. This is a half lotus. And you could always bring it up into a full lotus if you feel comfortable. The goal is not necessarily to sit like this, but it's to find a comfortable place where we can go into meditation again. Right? So either way, the feet are comfortably balanced, whether it's on the floor, whether it's on the chair, whether it's on the thighs. Your spine is seated back towards the rear of the chair, and the hands, once again, relax over the tops of the thighs. As you inhale, there's automatically a lift to the chest, a lift to the heart, because we've been doing warriors. There's that heat and that openness. So fill up that chest, build up that strength, that entity in the heart. And once the chest is lifted, humble the chin down towards the chest. I don't want you to feel a tight under palate or the tight underside of the tongue, but I want you to feel a stretch of the back of the neck and the back of the ears. The tongue and the throat should still be able to swallow softly. Chest lifts, chin drops. Meet them together in the middle. Inhale, they open, they separate. And then exhale, chest stays high and the chin drops down, stretching the back of the neck, softening the front of the throat. Inhale, chest rises, throat opens. And then exhale, the chest stays high and the chin drops down, stretching the back of the neck, pulling the abdominals in, sitting strongly back towards the chair. We have 4 more breaths just like this. Inhale, chest rises, chin elevates, creating more opening to the tops of the chest and the throat and the heart. And then exhale, keep the chest high and open, drop the chin down and draw the belly button in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And last one, inhale, open. And exhale, close. Close the chin to the chest, the belly to the spine, the pelvic floor into the bladder, and enjoy that hug. The 3 bandhas, the 3 locks, meaning the pelvic floor, the central belly, and the throat lock, are all sealing that energy into the body. Inhale, slowly soften the chin up and relax the shoulders and the neck. The hands can go wherever you would like. On the next release, relax the pelvic floor. Slowly untangle the legs if they're still tied up. And finally, let the center of the belly go. Breathe normal. Try to take out any contraction or hard squeezing, and just allow the body to remain comfortably tall, slender, light engagement, the least amount of work possible to hold in this posture. And then from here we simply breathe. Softly, slowly, calmly. Enjoy the remainder of the energy that comes from those warriors, from generating internal strength and internal heat, from our limbs, meaning fingers and toes, and that energy generated back in towards the core, the center. This is the source of our power, our light, our energy. So as you draw the inside edges of the feet together, and you draw the palms together, take those last few moments to soften your mind into yourself, to connect or reconnect with the power of the body through the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands. And how that distal touch of those limbs to each other generates this connection deep inside our core, deep inside our heart, deep inside of our minds, to find strength and solitude, to find our steadfast ideology, but the softness of love in our hearts. And with this, we take one more nice deep breath in through the nose, consciously filling up the body, the mind, the soul, and the spirit. And as we exhale, letting them amalgamate, letting them become a union of each other, surrendering down, releasing. Enjoy the compilation of all of this work and effort on your body, on your mind, on your soul, and on your spirit. And to this we say, Amen. Om Shanti. Shalom. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a wonderful Monday. Namaste. Shanti. Feel good.